Hello and welcome to episode 56 of our Ostriv Alpha 4.5 Let's Play. It is December of 1779 in our town. We have 1,181 residents, and we are moving right along in our quest to build a map and take advantage of all the fun stuff this game's got to offer. Last couple episodes we focused on implementing the tavern. As we see right here, we have a family amassing quite a bit of wealth running the tavern, selling mead and horilka and all sorts of good stuff to our townspeople. And what we're going to do in this episode is we're just going to keep on building. We do still have a substantial deficit of available employees versus open vacancies, so we'll be trying to rectify that just a little bit. And a number of you have left some really helpful and informative comments. Most interestingly, I thought of someone in the comments posted something about the granaries being too far away from some of the houses that are selling things, and if houses are too far to really make sense selling to a granary, they just won't sell stuff. So that could be partly to blame for some of our lower stock. Like this one seems to be doing okay. These two right here seem to be doing pretty well, but I know some of these other ones are having problems stocking things. That one's actually full. Yeah, see, like this one right here, there's not a lot of houses in this general area, so that actually makes sense. That's a good theory. And what the commenter suggested is that we put more granaries around some of these other houses. Like, see, right here, most of these houses probably aren't selling to, well, I know they're not because they don't have yards, but if they had yards and gardens, they would probably not be able to sell to this one because it's so far away. So what we might look into doing this episode is identifying areas that have houses with gardens and seeing if perhaps they have some stuff they'd be willing to sell. So, for example, let's look at this house with the big apiary in the backyard right here. They've got 2,866 honey. I think they might be trying to hang on to some of this stuff. So what we can actually go ahead and do is we can build one right here along the outskirts of this area. And when this gets built, we can just have this granary just completely for the sole purpose of purchasing honey and onions, raspberries, and yeah, just all the citizen growable crops here. So we'll go ahead and plant one down there, and then I think probably because we have a set here and we have over here. So some of these houses actually, yeah. Oh my good God, look at that. So this is like, if this works, this is going to be probably one of the single most helpful comments I have received in my time playing Ostriv. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and find a spot over here that would make sense for us to put a granary in. And I think, okay, these are useful. This reforestation area. So we're going to go ahead and demolish the reforestation area so the fence goes away. And instead, we're going to come up right behind this forestry. And we're going to put the granary right here. And that should take care of at least a couple of these houses in this general area. And we will be putting, we might put a couple up here if we can manage to put a couple of market stalls places as well. So we're going to go ahead and, well, first of all, you know the drill. Gotta save. Go ahead and hit that save button. And we're going to go ahead and let them get to work at building these things. We are pretty far away from a construction office, so it could take a little while for this stuff to get built. But we will we'll find out in due time. It does say all the resources are collected, although the building site is still barren minus the marker flags. Yeah, they need 8,200 wood and 164 nails, so that could take just a little bit of time to get over here. Do I dare try the 12 times speed? The game might crash, but that's a sacrifice we have to be willing to make for anything to get accomplished in today's episode. And it looks like we're starting to get some people moving around, although actually no, that's just people loading up the what do you call it, charcoal pile over here. So there will come a day when they actually, start delivering stuff, and it looks like that's actually happening. So we are slowly but surely making progress. We've got some stuff we can be doing here. Let's check our stock of mead. We're going to go ahead and purchase because we can. Sunflower oil we will export. You know the drill. If you've been watching these videos long enough, then you're going to understand that a lot of this at this point is literally just waiting. It's just the way it goes. Not too much we can do about it. Like, otherwise, we have pretty good stock. We actually have a good stock of dried fish, which is surprising. We might have actually imported some of that. So we are not going to get... We can, you know, order the trades, but we're not going to actually get the stuff until the river melts, which, you know, I guess kind of makes sense. You can't come in here with ice dodgers or anything. I don't even know if those existed outside of maybe the polar people cultures or anything, of the various different ones of that. But this granary is coming along quite quickly, actually, considering how far away they have to travel from the construction office. So when this gets built up, we're just going to have this stocked with all of the growable crops. Go ahead and hit that save again because the game stuttered and that was inspiring fear in my heart. Yeah, so this is just about done. So we're gonna try that experiment just a little bit. Maybe put another couple houses over here. Try and get rid of some of these trees. I don't know if we could put another couple of houses with gardens here. Might be a good opportunity to put some houses along the shoreline right here. We will find out in just a moment whenever this actually gets fixed. But we need to have a lot more people move in. Probably another 30, 35 houses, maybe 40, without adding any new jobs. And you know we're going to add jobs. So there's probably always just going to be a discrepancy between the amount of available labor and the amount of available jobs. And we can't use this yet, but I'm so excited for this, copying the resource list to another granary. Anyway, let's go ahead and get right to work here. Just everything that the people can grow. Just go ahead and put this in here. Onions and raspberry. I think that's all of them. Yep, looks like it. So we'll go ahead and do that. And we can go ahead and tick all of these. And of course, since this is a granary that's not going to have as much stuff, we have 20,000 capacity and we have 7 of these. So we can actually probably pretty safely, we'll just say 2,500 apiece, just to be safe. And hopefully that'll help our people over here sell some of our stuff and make us a little more money as well. And all of our other granaries are set to take from other granaries, so we should be okay. Yeah, see, look at that. We already have 100 honey coming in. I think that's probably, yeah. Oh yeah, these people, they're going to be stocking up on that cash. So this will be a very, very good net positive for the community. We'll just go ahead and leave one person working here full time. I believe they can still stock while this person's taking rest. Yes, they can. Very good. So, and this one up here is done as well. So, you know, the same drill. Now, we can actually go ahead and use this exact same thing right here. All right, we've clicked on it. So let's come on in here, click on this bad boy. Oh, that is phenomenal. I absolutely love that. I'm so glad that was added. Look at this. Look at this. They're already there. They're ready to go. They were ready to go. Look at this. You know, coming in from all angles. Look at our stock just going up so fast here. I love it. You absolutely love to see it. This should help solve some of our issues with food scarcity as well. So let's take a look at our coverage for these granaries. These are actually pretty good for right here. This area seems like it's ripe for the pickings here as far as building more houses. So why don't we go ahead and actually let's be cognizant here of spacing. So we have 10 houses, 10 houses. We're going to go ahead and save again because once again, autosave cannot be trusted. Go ahead and put in our trademark big arch right here and right here. That way we know where we can place our houses. So go ahead and rotate right here and we'll put one there. This is probably going to be skewed because curved monitor plus rotational stuff is sometimes a recipe for disaster. But we're going to have a good time nonetheless. There's 5 right there. Go ahead and finish out this bank of 10. And it's not going to be perfect, but hey, Nobody said it had to be, right? Games are supposed to be fun, so don't be afraid to do stuff a little unconventionally. We do have some logs waiting right here, so we are going to have to wait for those to disappear eventually. Ooh, I want this one to go away so I can place this right here. We're going to have to wait probably another 15 seconds for them to get that log out of there. And that's going to do it for that block of 10. So that'll be fine right there. And that's going to leave us some space up here. And snow's melting. So we should actually have our river trade coming in pretty soon. Ideally. We do have... I have that import of mead coming in. Yeah, so that they should be showing up relatively soon. Let's go ahead and check on our granaries right here. Should have a... Oh yeah, look at that. That is absolutely glorious. We are solving world hunger, ladies and gentlemen. Look at these people. They've... Oh my god! 83,000 honey. Wow. So... well, I hope they can sell some of this to this granary, because they're going to sell that, and their wealth's going to go above 100, and we're going to get all of that cash back. Call it socialism, call it communism, call it whatever you want, but I'm going to call it a good game-playing strategy. We're doing so well. We have all sorts of stuff available to us. We've got houses going up. We've got a thriving economy. We've got people probably packed up to the gills waiting to get married and have families of their own. So let's make sure we can get this underway here. And we're gonna have to find a couple spots for some more granaries here. I think this area is probably pretty well covered, and also none of these houses have gardens. This one's doing... Wow, yeah, this one's doing pretty good. Pretty good. So I think yeah, they're probably doing okay. They're probably selling about as much as they want to be selling. So, I know right here they've got one. These people... No, they're still pretty close. So we might actually be doing pretty well. I mean, they've got a lot of honey stored up, but I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Yeah, so that's okay. These people over here also seem to be within a reasonable range. Yeah, so that should be okay. So I guess we really can just focus our attention on this area right here. So, you know the drill. We got birch trees and we know how to use them. So let's come on in. Actually, say hi to this messenger real quick. We're going to go ahead and buy iron while we can. Going to buy lime while we can. We have sheepskin. We have wool. Buckwheat. We can go ahead and buy. Go ahead and restock on that stuff here. Yeah. Stuff is going fantastically well. I am really happy with how much better the game is optimized in this latest update. If you've been hanging around long enough, you are going to remember all sorts of performance issues, crashing, and the like. We have just made so much progress with the quality of the performance of the game. I cannot give enough shout-outs to the developer for being so good at being attentive and making this a fantastic and enjoyable game to play. By the way, if you haven't picked up the game yet, go ahead and do it. It's fun. And it is very affordable, very good value. Why are these people moving out? Shoes. You know, I didn't even think about that. We do have to have our shoe output kind of bolstered here. No carts nearby. I thought we had a cart thing. Well, I'll tell you what. We can solve a couple of problems at once here by putting in some cart parking. So we'll put that right there. We'll actually go ahead and jump the queue just a little bit. We can get those carts done. I thought I had done a pretty good job of having carts everywhere. That's that same clothes on the market. So yeah, we need to really beef up our ability to do clothes and shoe production. So let's watch here and see if they go to that granary to sell stuff. 'Cause it's entirely possible they can't get there. Now, where are you two going to go? Okay, they're going to work. All right, so let's check our market right here. One of these is selling warm clothing, regular clothing. Shoes are here. I mean, they've got stock. Maybe they just can't reach up there. Or actually, they'd be going to this one most likely. Yeah, they've got shoes. They've got clothes. They've got stuff. Maybe they just, Well, you can't win them all. I can't get over how much honey they've got over there. All right, let's go ahead and populate this with some carts. And then our slaughterhouse people will be able to get pigs and cows. So let's take a look at our tailor's workshops here. That's the shoemaker's workshop. Okay, they've got leather, and they can make shoes. So we're actually doing pretty okay. As far as weaver's workshops, they're actually not making anything right now, but they've got supplies. Dried fish, mead. We'll just go ahead and keep buying more mead. We've got that. Okay, yeah, we've got plenty of clothes. I guess they just can't get to the market stalls. We might have to build more market stalls just for the express purpose of selling the stuff that makes people move out if they don't have it. Okay, so that is fine. We've already got people over here, and they are getting all sorts of good stuff. Cool. This is just so cool watching this stuff unfold. I didn't even check and see if these people were within range of a market. Okay. All right, go ahead and save again. Because, once again, you really have to make sure that that gets done. All right, yeah, see, we're rocking and rolling over here. Let's take a moment and check out the churches, make sure we all have priests. Yep, they've got a priest here, priest here, priest here, and they literally all look exactly the same. Actually, one of them has a slightly lighter beard. Okay. So, we're doing pretty good. Let's check our economy. Now, in 1780, year to date so far, we've imported. Some we've sold, spent, produced. Haven't produced any buckwheat yet. We produced a ton of bark, a ton of charcoal, chicken eggs, clothes. Okay. Yeah, you know, we're doing pretty well, as far as I can tell, with different things here. As long as the production and the import is higher than the sold and the exported, then we're in pretty good shape. So we can actually take a look at our balance sheet here. We're obviously, if you can see at all, you can see this is precariously in the red. But keep in mind, our import and salary are extremely high. So let's take a look at our tavern real quick. I want to check and see how much money they've got. Yeah, they've got 175, so 176. They're not rolling in wealth, but I think they could probably stand to pay a little bit more in tax. So we'll go up to 125. The wealth tax is the wealth tax. That's already how it is. I think we're probably doing pretty good. Go ahead and save again. Yeah, and this area is coming along. This is really smooth for 12 times speed at 1440p with almost 1,200 residents. Yeah, I am thoroughly impressed by the optimization efforts here. All right, let's check on our chickens. We've got a decent amount of stuff here. I want to try to avoid adding jobs if I can, because we're supposed to be filling those vacancies, you know? How is our hay stock doing? Looking pretty good. We've got fully stocked saltworks. I think we're in pretty good shape, all things considered. Yeah, these are. Oh yeah, we're doing good. I guess we've technically reached our stride here. We've got all sorts of good stuff here. Yeah, we're sitting quite nicely here. We've got carts, and we have our slaughterhouse people that can do all their stuff. Everything is looking good. Actually, you know what we haven't done in a while is gone around and sacrificed our bulls. Because we don't really need a whole lot of them. So we can take a little bit to take care of that. Yeah. Here we go. We got a ton of them in here. That is what I'm talking about. We'll leave one of breeding age. And slaughter the rest. Get some food, get some leather. So we can make some shoes and feed our people. Yeah, look at this. We're doing fantastic over here. Should have a couple more. Yep, that's going to be fine there. That'll keep our people busy for a little bit of time as well. All right, so we'll leave that like that. And then we'll get this one. I used to try to do this about once every in-game year, but then, yeah, you get busy doing other stuff. Try to cram as many houses in here as possible. And that's all of them. So that is a much-needed adjustment that we were able to make there. Let's see, this granary is, yeah, they're full up on raspberries. They're doing quite well. Full up on honey as well. So these people might actually not be selling any of their honey, which is interesting. You'd think they would be close enough to one of these. Oh, this one's full. Okay. How much storage space? Oh, we got, okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to be dumb, and we're going to make that 10,000 for honey. And we'll see if these people end up coming down here. We got a little bit of time for Dakachi to figure themselves out. I want to see if either the husband or the wife are going to come down here and start selling some honey. And it looks like that's exactly what they're doing. So that's what we wanted. We wanted to make sure that people could access that. So I guess that's what our problem solving is going to be. So we're going to purchase leather because we need leather. We're always going to need iron, always going to need metal parts. Dried fish, we have enough. Shoes, we can sell 2,000 of. Charcoal, we can sell 8,000. Sunflower oil, 1,500. Clothing, we're no longer exporting. Yeah, so that should help us quite a bit there. The leather will help us make more shoes. And yeah, this is a massive improvement. Go ahead and hit that save button again. Just look at this place. This is expansive. And someone in the Ostriv Discord, which by the way, if you have not joined, go ahead and check it out. There's a lot of people in there. It's not incredibly active, but there's a core group of people that are very, very good about posting and sharing some of their stuff. And people have said that they haven't quite figured out what the hard cap of population for the game is yet. And I know I have one of the larger ones. I know it's not the biggest, but one of the larger towns. And if you look in the corner, bottom left, you're going to see all the black spots are areas that I've built upon, whether that is a farm or a house or some other building. So based on that map, I think I could easily, if I tore down every tree, which would be ugly, but if I tore down every tree for efficiency's sake and put a house there or a farm or something, I think we could probably easily get to 2,500. And might have a hard time maintaining that because of how the economy of scale works with regard to supply in this game. But I plan on keep playing this until we can't get any more people to move in, or the game is just completely unstable. So we're gonna see. We're gonna find out. So this is the last house that we placed earlier. Let's check this out. Let's see what happens when they build this. These people are not quite harvesting anything yet. They should be close enough to sell, but we'll find out. This house is just about done, and we're not out of time, but we're getting up there in time. And we still have about the same amount of open vacancies. So, you know, it takes a while to get stuff situated here. And most of these are marriages from within the town. This is actually a new family. But all in the name of growth, right? Look at there. We'll get stuff figured out. This still has not been occupied yet. And we can check in on our tavern friends again. Yeah, they're doing completely fine. We just have to make sure we keep abreast of how much me and Harelka we have got. Okay, we've got plenty. We're doing A-okay. I want to get to 1,200 before we call it for today. And get all sorts of other fun stuff. I wonder why this path is still here. It hasn't gone away. It's just this one. So that must have been a really, really popular path for it to still be here, because these houses for in-game time have been here for a couple of years at least. I guess we can find out when the path actually fully disappears, just how long these paths last. We've got some snaking through the forest here. Eventually this will probably all be houses, maybe another farm. Actually, farm would probably go pretty good right about here, but there's still trees in the way, so you know how that goes. Got another apiary here. Let's check on our buddies over here at this granary here. Yeah, they are slowly but surely offloading their honey, but it's going to take a long time to get this down, because look at all that they've got going on right there. And this one is working fantastically as well. We can probably bump these carrots up to 5,000 if people are already having that many in there. But yeah, should be doing very, very well. Let's go ahead and turn on the problems again. Okay, so there's still a lot of people that have food issues, but there's a lot less. And we love to see that. We are very, very happy with that. It will, of course, continue to go down as we have different things come in. But yeah, we are at 1199. I think when we hit that 1200 mark, we're going to wrap up today's video. But I'm just so pleased with this game. It's so relaxing. It's like a, I won't say meditation, because that's a different thing. But it's a very calming and grounding experience, I guess, would probably be a good way to word it. Just, you got your own little world, you can place stuff, and you can just watch it grow. No combat, no stress or anything. Just enjoying having dominion over your little slice of fictional 18th century Ukraine. But yeah, that's about all I can think of. Oh, somebody died, so we're not going to quite get to 1200. But yeah, so this is something that we haven't ever done before. The next time I play this game will not be on the YouTube channel. It'll be on my Twitch channel, which you can find at twitch.tv/jcthebeard tonight, as of posting this video Friday, August 6th, 2021. We will be playing Ostriv live on my Twitch channel and upgrading the town, expanding, and having a little bit of fun. There's already been a couple of you who have come in and said hi while I've been playing Persona 5 and Persona 5 Strikers. But yeah, come on in, have a good time. It's real chill, low stress community. We just have a good time hanging out and chat and seeing what's going on the screen. But yeah, I will be playing probably a couple hours of Ostriv, maybe dabbling in some other things as well. So if you haven't checked out streams, now is the perfect time to do so, because it's going to be exactly the same stuff you're seeing on YouTube, except in live format on Twitch. But yeah, if you feel so inclined, please do check out the stream. Should be happening sometime around 8:30, 9 p.m. Eastern time. That is GMT -4 for the rest of the world. I think it's -4 for daylight saving time in the United States. But yeah, should be a good time. Hope you'll come out. But other than that, that is all the time we've got for today. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the stream. And if not, then I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.